and welcome to another mock theory test. I hope that you are all very well. Now, while we're waiting for people to join us, let me take this opportunity and just say a big thank you to all our current subscribers, because without you lot, this video today would not be possible. If you are watching and you're not a subscriber, then please, now is the time to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on our future videos. Now, all the regular viewers know or should know that every Sunday I give out a magic word. So today's magic word is king. And later on in the video, I will ask this magic word, and the first person who comments with it will get access to our online course, The Psychology of Learning to Drive, completely free of charge. The course is normally worth £23.94 and is available to purchase on our website dtcuk.co. The only difference about today's live stream, or so-called live stream, is that it is not live. It has been pre-recorded. However, I will be watching it with yourselves, and I will reply to any comments more or less instantly. So, are you ready? Question 1. You're on a long motorway journey. What should you do if you start to feel sleepy? A. Play some loud music. B. Stop on the hard shoulder for a rest. C. Drive faster to complete your journey sooner. Or D. Leave the motorway and stop in a safe place. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. The correct answer is D. Leave the motorway and stop in a safe place. You should never stop on the hard shoulder unless it's an emergency, and we shouldn't drive faster than we have to over the legal speed limit, and playing loud music is not going to stop you from falling asleep. So let's move on to the next question. Question 2. What is a cover note? A. It's a document issued before you receive your driving license. B. A document issued before you receive your insurance certificate. C. A document issued before you receive your registration document. And D. A document issued before you receive your MOT certificate. So which one is it? One of those is correct. The correct answer is B. A cover note is a document issued before you receive your insurance certificate. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. What is the main cause of skidding? Is it A. the weather, B. the driver, C. the vehicle, or D. the road? The correct answer is B. the driver. Although some people may say, yes, the weather can cause skidding, but it is the driver's responsibility to know that the weather has changed. For example, if it's raining, then the driver should be aware that the stopping distance is increased, is actually twice as much. If there's something wrong with the vehicle, again, that's the driver's responsibility. If you've answered D for road, let's say, for example, you may be thinking there's mud on the road. That is the driver's responsibility to notice that there's mud and drive accordingly. let's move on to question 4. What should you do if a tyre bursts whilst you are driving? Is it A, pull on the parking brake, in other words, the handbrake? B, brake as quickly as possible? C, pull up slowly at the side of the road? Or D, continue at a normal speed? The answer is C, pull up slowly at the side of the road. Under no circumstances should it be A. You should never pull up the parking brake, as the back wheels will stop, but the front wheels will continue going, and therefore you could enter into a skid and lose control of the vehicle. Question number 5. You are turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? Is it A, stop, apply the parking brake and then select a low gear? B, check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle? C, position your vehicle well to the left side of the road? Or D, make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind? The correct answer is B. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Because if it's not, and you proceeded and stopped halfway, then either your car is going to be sticking out or it's going to be sticking into the new road, and you've got a chance of getting hit. So if you feel that the central reservation is not wide enough, you should not proceed. Just wait until you can complete the whole turning in one go. Question number 6. What does this sign mean? A, tourist attraction. B, level crossing. C, beware of trains. Or D, beware of trams. The correct answer is A, tourist attraction. All brown signs are tourist signs. It cannot be C or D because the beware of anything sign is always in a red triangle. So if it was beware of trains, red triangle, beware of cyclists, red triangles, beware of a roundabout, red triangle, beware of trams, red triangle. Now it's time for question 7. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have been green for some time? Is it A, accelerate hard? B, maintain your speed? C, be ready to stop? Or D, brake? Well, if the lights are green, we don't want to be braking, and we should never accelerate hard. So it's either B, maintain your speed, or C, be ready to stop. Which one is it? The correct answer is C, be ready to stop. Bear in mind, if the lights have been green for a long time, they have to change. Question 8. Why should you never wave people across at pedestrian crossings? Is it A, another vehicle may be coming? B, it's safer for you to carry on? C, they may not be looking? Or D, they may not be ready to cross? The correct answer is A, another vehicle may be coming. Question 9. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? In other words, full beam. The correct answer is D. A is an indicator. It's indicating towards the left. B is a triangle. Anything in a triangle is warning. It's hazard warning lights. C is a caution sign. It basically means brake. So there's either the handbrake's on or there's a fault with your braking system, should I say. Question number 10. You're traveling at the legal speed limit. What should you do if the vehicle behind approaches quickly, flashing its headlights? Is it A, accelerate to make a gap behind you? B, touch the brakes sharply to show your brake lights? C, maintain your speed to prevent the vehicle from overtaking? Or D, allow the vehicle to overtake? The correct answer is D. Always allow the vehicle to overtake. Otherwise, you can get yourself into a dangerous situation. Question number 11. What does this sign mean? A, no through road. B, free parking zone ends. C, end of traffic calming zone. Or D, end of controlled parking zone. The correct answer is D, end of controlled parking zone. The no parking zone will start where there's a red circle with a diagonal strip running across it, and this sign means that it's the end of that controlled parking zone. Question number 12. Your insurer will issue you with an insurance certificate. When must you produce this document for inspection? Is it A, when making a SON, that's statutory off-road notification? Or B, when buying or selling a vehicle? Is it C, when a police officer asks for it? Or D, when your vehicle is having an MOT? The correct answer is C, when a police officer asks for it. Question number 13. What does this sign mean? A, national speed limit applies. B, no stopping. C, waiting restrictions apply. Or D, no entry. The correct answer is B, no stopping. What is today's magic word? The first person who comments the magic word, which I gave earlier, will win access to our online course, The Psychology of Learning to Drive. Any ideas? If not, I will tell you something. It's royal. Well, congratulations to our lucky winner who has won access to our course, The Psychology of Learning to Drive. All you need to do is send an email to info@dtcuk.co to claim your prize. Okay, let's get moving. Question number 14. You're about to go down a steep hill. What should you do to control the speed of your vehicle? Is it A, select a high gear and use the brakes carefully? Or B, select a high gear and use the brakes firmly? C, select a low gear and use the brakes carefully? Or D, select a low gear and avoid using the brakes? The correct answer is C, select a low gear and use the brakes carefully. The lower the gear, the more control of the vehicle that you have. So that eliminates answers A and B. So when you're going downhill, we always want to brake carefully, lightly and carefully. Question number 15. You're about to drive home. What should you do if you feel very tired and have a severe headache? A. Wait until you're fit and well before driving. B. Drive home but take a tablet for headaches. C. Drive home if you can stay awake for the journey. Or D. Wait for a short time and then drive home slowly. The correct answer is A. Wait until you are fit and well before driving. If you don't feel fit, if you're not well, do not drive. Question 16. Where should you stop to rest if you feel tired whilst you are driving along a motorway? A. On the hard shoulder. B. At the nearest service area. C. On a slip road. Or D. On the central reservation. The correct answer is B. At the nearest service area. You can't stop on the hard shoulder or a slip road unless it's an emergency. So A and B are out. D. On the central reservation, it's not possible to stop there. It's a metal barrier and you just can't stop on the central reservation. Full stop. So the answer is B. Question number 17. What should you do if you see a pedestrian waiting at a zebra crossing? A. Go on quickly before they step onto the crossing. B. Stop before you reach the zigzag lines and let them cross. C. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. D. Ignore them as they're still on the pavement. The correct answer is C. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. Make sure when you go for your theory test that you read not just the question, but you read the answers carefully. A lot of the answers look very similar. So when you're reading this one, for example, people see the word stop before and a lot of people mark down B. But if you read the answer carefully, it says stop before reaching the zigzag lines. The zigzag lines they go on for quite a considerable period. So no, the correct answer is C. Question number 18. You're traveling along a motorway. Where would you find a crawler or climbing lane? A. On a steep hill. B. Before a junction. C. Before a service area. Or D. Along the hard shoulder. The correct answer is A. On a steep gradient. Now, if you look at the picture, it's got the crawler lane, and there you see a truck. So these heavy trucks will find it harder to climb up the hill, a steep gradient, and the crawler lane is for them so they can crawl along, and that gives other drivers an opportunity to overtake. Question number 19. You're parked on a busy high street. What's the safest way to turn your vehicle around so that you can drive in the opposite direction? A. Turn around in a quiet side road. B. Drive into a side road and then reverse into the main road. Ask someone to stop the traffic. Or D. Carry out a U-turn. Bear in mind, it does say mark one answer. So yes, a lot of people carry out U-turns, but it does say busy high street. So the correct answer is A. Turn around in a quiet side road. A and B, a lot of people get confused with those if they don't read the answers properly. Yes, it says drive into a side road, but then it says reverse into the main road. and we should not be reversing into any main road. Question 20. What is the meaning of this sign? A. End of two-way road. B. You have priority over oncoming vehicles. C. Bus lane ahead. Or D. Give priority to vehicles coming towards you. So the best thing to do is look at the arrows. Who has the bigger arrow? In this case, we have the bigger arrow and the traffic coming towards us has a smaller arrow. So the correct answer is B. We have priority over vehicles coming towards us. Question number 21. What does this sign mean? A. Is it a bus station on the right? B. With flow bus lane. C. Contraflow bus lane. Or D. Give way to buses. The correct answer is C. Contraflow bus lane. The contraflow bus lane basically means that we're on a one-way road and all the traffic is going in that one direction. Apart from buses, buses can come against the flow of traffic, which is why it's a contraflow bus lane. You get many of these in central London. Question number 22. What's the reason for the hatched area along the center of the road? Is it A, to separate the traffic flowing in opposite directions? B, it's a temporary marking to warn of roadworks. C, it marks an area to be used by overtaking motorcyclists. Or D, it separates the two sides of the dual carriageway. The correct answer is A. It separates traffic flowing in both directions. It can't be D because this is a single carriageway. Just because there's two lanes, it does not make it a dual carriageway. Dual means two, but carriageway means road. So a dual carriageway would be two roads, one road going in one direction and another road going in the opposite direction. So a dual carriageway will have a barrier in between. Question number 23. How do smart motorways prevent traffic bunching? Is it A, by using higher speed limits? B, by using advisory speed limits? Or C, by using minimum speed limits? Or D, by using variable speed limits? The correct answer is D, by using variable speed limits. If you are on a smart motorway, you'll see these temporary speed signs, and just for information, if the sign is in a red circle, the speed sign is in a red circle, then that is by law, you have to obey that sign. It's something that you must not do. You must not go over the speed limit. If it's not in a red circle and it's like in a square, that's advisory. So they're advising you to drive at that speed. So anything in a red circle is legal, something that you must not do. Question number 24. When may you stop on a clear way? A, never. B, when it's busy. C, in the rush hour. Or D, during daylight hours. Question number 25, the last question of the day. You're invited to a pub lunch. What should you do if you know that you have to drive in the evening? A, avoid mixing any alcoholic drinks. B, eat a hot meal with your alcoholic drinks. C, have some milk before drinking alcohol, or D, don't drink any alcohol at all? The correct answer, which I'm sure that you all know, is D. Do not drink any alcohol if you're planning to drive. Do not drink alcohol. There is no way of getting rid of the alcohol apart from time. Only time can get rid of the alcohol. Anything else you do, the alcohol will not go. Well, that's the end of this mock test. Thank you very much for all who have participated in it, and a big thank you to, or shall I say, a big congratulations to the person who won our online psychology course, and your name will be pinned, highlighted in the comment. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.